The representative of the ministry and state government, Director of General and gentlemen, at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to invite the Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture. Please let's give the Honorable Commissioner a big round of applause.
Dear President, Directors General, this year's World Food Day celebration, which is the 14th in the series of such celebrations. This occasion is also being used in Lagos State to celebrate the annual agricultural show, Farmers and Fishermen Festival. The 16th of October every year was declared World Food Day at the 20th plenary session of the Food and Agriculture Organization held in Rome in November 1979. And the day was first celebrated in 1981. The unpleasant global food crisis and its imminent threat to world peace prompted the Food and Agriculture Organization to take this decision. It was eventually introduced to provide annual opportunity for government organizations and individuals to take stock and have sober reflection on world food situation and to find ways and means of alleviating the problem. It also provides an opportunity to focus on specific dimensions of the global problem and to renew efforts aimed at providing enough food for all at affordable price and to offer everyone better chance of a viable life. The day is also based on the genuine belief that through cooperative and concerted efforts at all levels, hunger and poverty can be eliminated in the near future and social justice achieved for all. Since 1983, the theme has always been chosen for the World Food Day. A theme has always been chosen for the World Food Day. The theme for this year is Water for Life. The theme is aimed at highlighting the potential and the problems associated with the wide use and misuse of water and the hazard posed to existing resources by conflicting demand and supply. The theme will also focus attention on water management as a means of improving the quality of life of rural population by enhancing the availability and usage of water for food production and rural development. Today's World Food Day is also being used to celebrate the annual agricultural show for farmers and fishermen. This is an annual event to provide a forum for farmers and fishermen in the state to compare notes and to share experience and common problems. It is also an opportunity to farmers and fishermen to learn firsthand about recent trends and developments in agricultural technologies. In our bid to ensure that our farmers and fishermen are exposed to developments in other parts of the country and the world, this ministry has always sponsored farmers and fishermen to national and international agricultural shows. The farmers and fishermen in the state participated actively in the first, second, and third national Agric business fairs held at Mina in January 1991, Ibadan in December 1991, and Enugu in 1992. And the state contingent won the second prize at Mina, first position at Ibadan and Enugu. It is our hope to retain the first position at the proposed National Agricultural Show slated for 1995. In a similar vein, this ministry sponsored 2 farmers to attend crucial talks with the presidency at the federal capital, Abuja, last month, and we shall continue to ensure that our farmers and fishermen are not left out in the scheme of things. Finally, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to assure you that my ministry will continue to strive to make sure that food is available at affordable price. Once again, I welcome all of you to the 14th World Food Day celebration and agricultural show. I wish you all happy celebration. Thank you and God bless.
ń jẹ́ lọ́jọ́ jẹun àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ là ń jẹ́ àwọn oníṣẹ́ òbí wọn ò lè náwó sáwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ náà.
Ẹ̀fọ́ yẹn máa fi kó bá mi fi ro kó rò ó pẹ̀lú ẹja ṣáwá tí mo rà. Torí náà ó yín ọya pẹ̀lẹ́ tí àwọn ọ̀wẹ̀ pọ̀.
Ṣé ọ̀yá máa pẹ̀ lọ sẹ́kù? Máa pẹ̀ lọ sẹ́kù.
Ọya.
Ẹ̀rọ ta ẹgbẹ̀rún ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ náà lọ kó máa jí.
Mo ti gbowó owó rẹ̀ mo ti tà á. Máa lọ kó maṣíìnì mi ní.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ìjọba dé o.
Iye ń bá pa owó kú òní jẹ́ ń sùn tí ń bá dọ̀hùn èrò tí mọ́ nǹkan kan òkú tẹ́tọ̀ dáhùn mẹ́jọ ni máa pa ẹlẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ó tí mọ́ nǹkan kan èmi ló ń fi ṣeré ń jà yó kí ló fi mí pè tó bá jẹun dáhùn ẹ máa bá mi kà ó dé ní o máa pa mẹ́fà.
Jáde ní pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ jáde ní pàdé ọ̀jọ̀ nìkan olóòtú ní tòun ṣe.
Èmi bàbá ẹlẹ́gbàá wa.
Bàbá ẹlẹ́gbàá ẹ̀jẹ̀ o ẹ̀jẹ̀ o ẹ̀rí mo ti kù sórí.
Kíde.
Ebi yìí.
Dáadáa. Kíde.
Ebi yìí.
Ebi báwo.
Láti jẹ́ ẹ̀dógún.
Ṣé tó ń balẹ̀?
Ẹ mo ti dá. Ẹ kú lé ní iye o.
Mo ó ní ilé o bàbá oní. Wọ̀ rẹ́rẹ́ wò bó ṣe rí. Wá yá mi.
Ìkòkò kékeré ò kọ́ mi lójú. Kọ́ mi lójú, kọ́ mi lójú. Ìkòkò kékeré ò kọ́ mi lójú. Ìyá mi lọ, bàbá mi lọ. Ìyá mi lọ, bàbá mi lọ. Ìkòkò kékeré ò kọ́ mi lójú. Kọ́ mi lójú, kọ́ mi lójú. Ìkòkò kékeré ò kọ́ mi
General, Chairman and members of the local responsible farmers which has been arranged to the 14th of this series to 1979, decided to set aside the 16th of October of every year to commemorate the World Food Day. This day is the anniversary of the founding of the Food and Agricultural Organization, FAO, and was first observed by about 140 countries in 1981 with the theme Food Comes First. The theme was however repeated in 1982. It was in 1983 that the annual theme became selective so as to provide a common focus for any of the food-related activities in the world. It is a matter of interest to note that Food and Agricultural Organization recognize the fact that the population explosion with the concomitant reduction in food production, especially in most of the developing countries, has brought about the need to focus attention on areas of mass food production with a view to sustaining increasing population. I am happy to note that within the last 4 decades, the world had witnessed both economic, political, and scientific emancipation. Also, there was an unprecedented advancement in agricultural technology. Despite all these changes, hunger and malnutrition still pose a threat to the human race. A recent World Food Survey indicated that about 780 million people are undernourished. Although there is evidence that food is being produced worldwide, yet the underprivileged people do not have access to it. The World Food Day was established therefore with a view to increasing public awareness and draw attention to pertinent issues relating to the world food situation and preparing solutions where necessary. In effect, it serves to remind us of the need to focus attention on the following: that hundreds of millions of people still lack adequate food, good water to drink, and shelter. That many people, especially the third world, still need to help to make themselves less vulnerable and more self-reliant. That hunger and poverty are not isolated local problems, but they cut across human race worldwide. And that access to food is an inalienable right of individuals. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, am I aware that every year a theme is selected on a particular aspect of food to provide a common ground for various possible efforts being taken all over the world. I understand that the theme for this year is Water for Life. Water, as we all know, sustains life, and it is indispensable for the welfare of human beings as well as the natural environment. However, scarcity and misuse of this life-supporting resource pose a serious growing threat to food security, human health, and industrial development. Hence, this year's theme, which is very appropriate to us, is to highlight the potential and problems present by the wise use and misuse of water, including attendant hazards to existing resources through conflicting demands and supplies. Since there are many issues of water, so may I take this again? Since there are many uses of water, there is need to understand among different users as misuse by one group can adversely affect the other. Hence, the need to evolve an effective water management policy. In recognition of the importance of water in all aspects of human life, I am pleased to note that government is pursuing an elaborate program which will make water available to all citizens of the state. This includes the rehabilitation of East Mini water works in the suburban areas of Agric, Agric, and Agric. The treatment plants at Iju and Esashi are also being rehabilitated to achieve the desired capacity. In addition to the various rehabilitation programs, about 75 kilometers of primary trunk mains have been completed. The state government has so far effected a considerable number of house connections. With the commissioning of the phase 1 of the Adinion Water Works project, there will be an additional 70 million gallons of water per day, thus making available water supply to about 4.5 million consumers. I want to seize this opportunity, therefore, to appeal to consumers to ensure that they pay their water rates to the Water Corporation so that it can discharge its statutory responsibilities effectively and efficiently. Water has a vital role to play in all aspects of agricultural production, including fisheries, forestry, and livestock. In Lagos State, agricultural production is rain-fed. This means that planting can only be done during rainy season. Hence, the need for a well-articulated agricultural program that could effectively utilize this natural water supply to achieve sustainable agricultural development. I have also observed or sensed that meaningful agricultural production can no longer depend on rainfall in view of our irregular pattern experience in the last 2 years. It has therefore become necessary for us to embark on a varied irrigation program for enhanced agricultural development. I am delighted to note that the Lagos State Agricultural Development Project has just recently concluded a pilot irrigation scheme for small-scale farmers. The results have been found very encouraging, and we hope to embark on a large-scale irrigation program very soon to enhance all year-round crop production. In the fishery sector, water is senior pronoun to fishery development. The state is blessed with an 18-kilometer coastline as well as a rich network of rivers, lagoons, and creeks. This natural environment, which gives it a comparative advantage in fisheries development, has led successful governments to initiate and pursue various fish production programs, such as accelerated fish production programs, whereby inputs like outboard engines, nets, and boats are supplied at subsidized rates to fishermen. Similarly, aquaculture or fish farming is being popularized, while government is not relenting its effort in the supply of fish feeds, including fingerlings and various extension services. In our effort to further promote fish production, the state government has recently approved the sum of 50 million naira towards fish development in the state. This notwithstanding, the state government is irrevocably committed to the promotion of self-sufficiency in fish production, and as such, will soon promulgate an inland fisheries edict for the effective utilization and management of inland waters and its resources. In the area of forestry, water has a vital role to play on degradation of watersheds and drainage of waterland, which have reduced their capacity to retain and slowly release water. The results of this are accelerated soil erosion, flooding and siltation of dams and waterways. The state of forestry program, like afforestation, will soon introduce amenity planting and establishment of green belts, which will be geared towards the restoration and conservation of our watersheds and catchment areas. To mark this historic occasion, the state government has decided to celebrate simultaneously the annual agricultural show and farmers fishermen's festival. It is believed that the occasion will avail the farmers and fishermen the opportunity to interact among themselves and share the benefits of each other's experience. I have observed that virtually all the 15 local government caretaker committees have booths in which their farmer products have been displayed. I wish to seize this opportunity to congratulate the fishermen and farmers on this occasion and to assure you of the continued government support for your useful endeavor. In concluding this address, therefore, I wish to commend the efforts of the organizers of this program for making the day a memorable one. I wish you all a happy World Food Day celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my great honor and privilege to declare the 14th session of the World Food Day celebration, agricultural show, and farmers Fishermen's Festival open. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much for that informative speech. I now invite my colleague to give us a very, very
We are here this morning to give honor to those who are very deserving of such an honor. I have in mind the Julius Berger Football Club of Lagos, who have done themselves as well as the Lagos State government and people proud. Members of the football club as well as their officials. So it's my honor and privilege to introduce to you Chief Dio Lama, who is the chairman of Berger Football Club of Lagos. But maybe I should have started protocol-wise with the officials of the Lagos State Agency Responsible Council, Mr. Dele Oshodi. Seated next to his immediate right, who may in turn introduce members of his association to us.
The pity some of our members are not here. For those who are here, I will introduce them to you. Mr. Baru, the Secretary to
MF, sir, Honorable Commissioner.
Prepared, which I want to read, maybe before I make further comments. The Military Administrator of Lagos State, Honorable. Okay. It is with great pleasure that I present the history of the club, its memorable achievements to find. Julius Berger Football Club, which is also known as Adewale Bridge Boys, was formed in 1972 as a workers' keep fit outfit. It was later registered as an amateur Division III club side in 1973. In 1987, it gained promotion to the Premier Division of the National Football League. And in 1988, it won the Lagos State Challenge Cup. The club is a foundation member of the Professional Football League that started in 1990. The following year, 1991, it won the Pro League Trophy, the first club side to do so in Lagos State. It does qualify. The club did not only emerge the Lagos State Challenge Cup champion, but has gone through the various stages of National Challenge Cup and has qualified for the finals. Time to visit and address the boys before the final of the Challenge Cup. 2. Attendance at the final. The Challenge Cup final is Lagos State versus Benue State. The presence of Lagos State, led by your good self, will fantastically boost the morale of the players and prevent us from being oppressed. Government assistance. The club will need a 32-seater bus for the 1 week camping. B. Finance for 1 week camping of the players and officials. C. Supply of Lagos State kits to players and officials, i.e. boots, training jerseys, tracksuits, footballs, etc.
The Cotsico proper. So, and your team, which has the privilege of representing the state in the Challenge Cup final. As a sportsman, and I say a sportsman who has delved into all sports, because I don't think there's any sport that I can't give anybody a good game or fight. I played football until I became a captain. are becoming too old that they won't heal on time, that's when I had to call it a quit. I'm saying this one just to give you the understanding of my concern as regards the perceived relationship between club and the government in as far as the state is concerned. From what the chief has put forward in his address, it was obvious that there's a kind of gap. There's communication gap between the clubs and the government. And I got to understand it more because I did ask my Honorable Commissioner for Sport to stand in for me at the semi-final duel because of the previous engagement which disallowed my personal attendance of that semi-final. And he came back with some comments which I think have been corroborated by the chief's address. And it was to the effect that the Chief's budget thought they are stateless. And I said, what could have warranted that kind of comments? So, if there's been a communication gap, I think there's needs to bridge it because I felt your club is one of those doing the state proud in terms of sport. And that being the case, it is the responsibility of the government to give the desired support so that the club can achieve even higher heights. I wouldn't want to anchor the entire blame or lapse on the government. The club has its own share of the whole misunderstanding. Because, like it is said, there are two ends to a telephone. If it does not sound from this end, it should sound from the other end. If I have not taken the initiative to initiate this consequence, the difference will still remain there, and the administration will continue to function. So you don't assume with every administration that the same position the previous one had, this is what this other one has come to take. And that is why I said, well, I need to see you because the comment didn't encourage me, because this is me without being pushed. On my own volition, I felt it necessary that I must be present at the semi-final and the final. But because of engagement where I had to go and represent the CNC, I asked my commissioner to answer. And when he came back with that comment, I was disturbed. And I said, well, there's need for us to talk one for one. Like I'm being addressed now, the apostle of dialogue, and I think it's the only way out of everything. You made your feelings known to me. You are right.
Thank you, sir.
But there's need to consult. If I'd said that, well, if that is their disposition, so be it. I won't get the opportunity to know those who are doing honor to the state. And invariably, the administration will finish the job, pack and go. Maybe I will never have met Chief Idama. It's a fact. Or my coach, or the members of the team. And that's why it is very, very essential. Like you've come, you've made your feelings known. And if we start a relationship, we try to put in position the machinery that we allow continuity even after this administration. That is where it's supposed to be. I will say that we both clubs, not only General, all clubs, we have to have a clear understanding of each other's position to tango. And I can always assure you that whatever has been the differences will be adequately addressed so that the club doing us proud will be adequately catered for. I won't say that on the on what has necessitated this consequence. I want to, on behalf of the government of the People of Lagos, commend your efforts so far. It's a good thing. It's a good sign that you can always achieve. Please don't relent. And please do us even more honor by bringing the challenge home. I've listened to. I wanted to tell the chief that we can't be meeting for the first day and you give me a trailer load of problems. I was looking at it as if you just want to give me the impossible to associate. They are not ready. Let me assure the team, the management and the team that the state will be favorably disposed to your request. I may not be in position to understand the reasons underlying the decision regarding the venue of the competition, but I have to do my homework now, and you can be rest assured that we will support that which we serve to further your interest and our ambition.